morning! Today I'm going to do quite a different video for me. I had already filmed and edited and everything a video that I had planned to upload a couple of days ago, but I wasn't 100% happy with it, so I won't be uploading it. My lovely friend Annie helped me and she said you should film a vlog but like drop random facts about you while filming. And I thought it was a really fun idea, and it's a way for you to get to know me better if you're interested in getting to know me better. If you're not, I totally understand, but if you like this video, please don't forget to thumbs up, and if you like this channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribed. Because I'm in bed and just woke up, I thought the first fact would be this. So when I was a little tiny nugget child, then I actually fell out of bed. And I don't remember the details. I mean, I don't remember it at all, but like the details that my mom and dad told me. So basically I was around that age that you have front teeth, because I fell out of bed and my front tooth went straight back up into my gums and had to grow out again. But that's why my front teeth aren't straight. So from the front you can't tell that much, but from the side you can tell my left tooth is a bit in front of the other one. I can understand why, because I probably fell pretty hard. So while we're still at the theme of my teeth and I showed them, I don't remember how old I was or young. I think it was like maybe 4th or 5th grade, and we played mini golf at school. I don't know why, but we did. And one girl swung so freaking hard, and I was of course behind her. Always at the wrong place at the wrong time, and she hit my tooth. So the tooth that got traumatized when I was a baby also got traumatized by playing mini golf, and a bit of this tooth is actually fake. I know the lighting is terrible in here because I have just 2 little lamps there and a window like up there, but anyways, I thought I would film a little bit while putting on my makeup and just chit chat. So I ate breakfast before, and then I remembered one random fact, and that's that I hate tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes at all, but I know they're really good for you, so every time like I see a salad with tomatoes or something, I always try one just to like convince myself, but then I just regret it every time because I just don't like it. Right now I've just put on my Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. I have a comparison review between that one and the Lancôme Tinted. If you want to see that, I will link it down below. Next random fact is I have never dyed my hair. And I got a message. I've actually never touched my hair color, never dyed it, like even temporarily. So if it looks different in like every video, it's probably because it gets lighter during the summer and darker during the winter, and sometimes it's the lighting. This next product I'm going to apply actually reminded me of another fact. This is just the bareMinerals Mineral Veil Powder. And it reminded me of my phobia of holes, but it's called trypophobia. Basically, it's when it's a lot of holes in one place. Oh, everything starts itching in my body just because I hate it so much. Like, I don't know, when I see a lot of holes in one place, I don't know, I connect it to like my body, and oh, it starts to itch, and I don't know, I just imagine like, I don't know, like nasty things coming out of the holes. I can't even talk about it. If you're really interested in what trypophobia is, then Google it, but I'm warning you, you're doing it at your own risk. So while we're talking about things I hate, I think we can put in some things that I'm actually scared of. So I'm claustrophobic, I am terrified of flying, and I'm actually quite scared of cats. So let's take it in order. I'm really claustrophobic. Like if I got locked in this tiny little bathroom, I would probably cry, faint. Like the thought of going in some scanning machine or something that closes, or getting stuck in an elevator, makes me panic even thinking about it. So yeah, and that goes quite hand in hand with me being scared of flying. It's not really the height that scares me with flying, it's that my panic starts like right before walking in the plane. Like when I'm walking in this tiny little like hall into the airplane, and I'm thinking about, oh my god, I'm going to be locked in this plane for so and so many hours, and I can't go out even if I want to, and I'm up in the sky and can die anytime. But it won't stop me from traveling. And the thing with cats is maybe kind of strange. I really love dogs, but I have noticed that I'm pretty like scared of cats. I just think they're unpredictable, they have really sharp claws, and I just don't trust cats. I'm just going to do a fresh makeup look today because I don't actually know exactly what I'm doing. I just know I'm going to Gothenburg to meet my friend Paul, and I think we're going to have like a picnic or something. If you guys are wondering what products I'm using in this video, I can link them all down below. Now when I contoured my nose, I remembered how much I used to hate my nose when I was younger. Like, my nose is definitely not my favorite part about my face, even now, but like I really hated my nose. It affected me so much that I actually, like when I walked past people, I always like turned my head so that they never saw me in profile, just because I hated my profile that much. I became older and wiser, and like now I just don't care, or I mean I don't focus on it, because we all look like we do for a reason, and I think we should embrace ourselves. You know when you say you're going to do a light makeup that's somewhat natural, I always end up with like some kind of smoky eye with some shimmery eyeshadow on the eyelid and not a natural base every single time. Now I'm on my way to Gothenburg, and a friend of mine actually sent me a Snapchat that reminded me of one thing that should be on this random facts about me list. He sent a Snapchat, a video of his feet, and I have had friends that had made me like gingerbread cookies in a shape of feet, because I hate feet. How many times can you say feet in one sentence? I hate feet. I think they're disgusting. I don't like to see them. I don't like to go barefoot anywhere. I don't like other people's feet like showing or being near me. If people have socks and shoes, it's fine. But as soon as I see them naked, I'm like, I think it's disgusting. And while I'm in my car, actually, I have super bad orientation skills. Like I can't go, I basically can't go anywhere really without a GPS on. I can go on a straight road and turn somewhere and see that it's wrong and go back, and I don't remember which side I came from. It's pretty bad. I was talking with my mom before because I was telling her that I'm going to film this kind of a video, and I asked her about an instance that was when I was little, so she had to like recap it. Basically, when I was like about 3 years old maybe, my mom was in the kitchen and she saw me from behind, like just my back, and she saw me doing like really unnatural like movements, you know. So she got really scared, and I mean according to her it was like no no no, she dropped everything in the kitchen and like we can call her a hero anyways, because she actually saved my life this time. So what happened was I was like making these cramp like movements, and she ran to me and turned me upside down and started like smacking and like pushing me everywhere and squeezing, just because she knew that I had got something stuck in my throat. So after a while she got it out. You know Kinder eggs? I freaking love Kinder Eggs even today. The yellow part in the middle, before it was 2 parts. The bigger part got stuck in my throat. So imagine a 3-year-old with like this big of a plastic thing in her throat. If I wasn't standing where I was standing, if I was in my room or something, I mean, my mom wouldn't have noticed it. Also, I remembered my mom's story, like, in the beginning of my life, like, literally, my first seconds out of her body. She couldn't push me out the whole way because, I don't know, my head pretty much got stuck. So they had to suck me out, you know, with some type of suction tool. I don't know what it's called in English. But, yeah, they had to suck, like, put it on my head and suck me out of there because I wasn't coming out. I was like, hell no, I'm not ready for this world. Anyways, they had to suck me out. So when my mom first saw me, my head was like an alien. Like, I looked like a freaking egg because, you know, a baby's head is really, really soft. So when they sucked me out, it like deformed my head. And my dad has really angry like eyebrows, and as you can tell, I talk a lot with my eyebrows too. So this is basically what my mom saw with an egg head. I mean, most of these stories are from when I was little, because I think the most embarrassing stories are like from everyone's childhood. So when I was little, I don't remember how old I was, but I was old enough to walk by myself to and from school and stuff. So I used to sing all the time, everywhere. Like, I would purposely sing out loud when I was walking from school to school, because in my little mind, I was hoping a talent scout or something would hear me and think I was amazing and that I would like become famous and a great singer. Well, didn't happen. I was actually a pretty weird child. I was really like independent from when I was really little, because my parents have always worked a lot. But before I was big enough to be by myself, I was always at my family's pizzeria. My dad has a pizzeria and has had it since I was 4. That's also a thing many people don't know. I used to hang out a lot in the pizzeria because, I mean, my parents were always there. And in the same building, there is the local indoor swimming pool. So I could see right into it, like from the pizzeria. So always, every week, when it was time for the like older women to have their in-water aerobic class, I was there. Always when I saw that, I ran into the swimming pool area and I put on these blue plastic things around my shoes, and I stood next to the instructor and I did everything that she did. So if she stood there like walking in the air and the people in the water did the same, I was standing next to her and I did the same thing. I was basically like the side coach, except I don't think anybody wanted the little 6-year-old me to be there. One thing that nobody naturally knows about me until I sleep at their place is that I sleep talk a lot. So sometimes it makes perfect sense and I say sentences and I can have a conversation, and sometimes it's just mumble. But when I was little, I used to sleep walk. It was one story in particular that probably would scare people, but my mom is so used to me like talking in my sleep, and she was used to me walking in my sleep. My mom usually heard that I was sleepwalking because I'm on the 2nd floor, and when I was sleepwalking, I like really walked like hard. She could hear me smacking my feet louder than I usually did, so she could most of the time hear that I was sleepwalking. So she was talking on the phone and she heard me like boom 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 really hardly walking down the stairs, and she was like to her friend like, can you please just wait a little bit? And she was like, what is it, Dana? And I was like, I killed them. Imagine this woman on the other side of the phone like having no idea that I'm sleepwalking and talking and hearing this conversation. So I was like, I killed them, I killed them. my mom was like, who did you kill? And I started rambling all these names of my friends, telling her the people I killed, and she was like, how did you kill them? And I couldn't remember the word, so I was like, oh, what is it called? What is it called? I killed them with a broom. And then she was like, please just go back to sleep. And I casually just went back to sleep. I mean, imagine the woman on the other side of the phone just hearing the conversation when the daughter says to her mom that she killed her friends with a broom. So I'm here in Gothenburg right now with my friend Paul.
We're in Lunden. It's called Lunden here in Gothenburg, and
it's really pretty.
Yeah, we have a nice view here.
I thought, because I mean, Paul and I have been hanging out quite a while, so he knows me. He knows the stuff that I don't want anybody to know. So can you tell them one random fact about me?
Like, for instance, we're buying this thing.
It's like,
yeah,
healthy candy, but it's not really healthy.
And I picked 5 of those. And she said, either you have to leave one, so it will be 4, or you have to get one more, so it will be 6.
Yeah, because the thing is, I hate uneven numbers. I always have to have like the volume on an even number, and I have to take 4 or 6 of something. I just hate odd, like, uneven numbers. And also, like, when I asked Paul to like say 3 words that will describe me, what was the first thing you said about me?
She wants everything to be perfect.
I love organizing stuff. It's like I can spend hours just like organizing books by order or clothes by color order, yeah, and stuff like that. So it's pretty weird, but I think a lot of people,
yeah,
do that.
She picked my clothes today.
Yeah, sure.
We had to match.
We match our shoes. I mean, not really, but they are white.
A pretty picture for the ones that are lost in life. But even dreamers have the power to save a friend. And I know you are afraid that you fail again. You can take it to the grave, but it doesn't win.
It's about 10:30 and I'm home. As you saw in the video, I just went to Gothenburg and hung out with my friend Paul for a bit, and now I'm home already, even though it's a Saturday evening. I just have to show you, like, before continuing these random facts, I freaking love the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Like, ever since I did the comparison review with the Lancôme Tinted All, I have been loving the Estée Lauder Double Wear. I mean, look at my skin. Seriously, it's almost been, yeah, it's been about 10 hours, and I usually get super oily in my T-zone, and I mean, it almost looks fresh. A random fact about me that isn't random to anyone that knows me is that I don't drink alcohol, and I never have. I've never even tried a sip, and also I haven't tried smoking, and I probably never, I mean, I know I never will. I'm not going to go into detail because I feel like it would take 100 years. I just think it's worth mentioning, like, once in a while, because I think everybody take for granted that everybody are drinking. I will be 23 now in October. I just want to throw it out there, just because if there are young people watching, that you know that you don't have to drink to have fun. Because I love going out, I love dancing, I love hanging out with random, loud, funny people, and I have never tried alcohol in my entire life. So yeah, that's a random fact about me. And I thought I would, like, take my makeup off because as I said, it's been on for a couple hours. The last random fact about me is that I don't like to get dirty. I mean, you know. No, but seriously, like, ever since I was little, I hated to be dirty. Like, It even went as far as my kindergarten teachers thinking that my parents hit me. This is actually completely true. Like, they asked my mom if everything's okay with me because I hate getting dirty, and my mom was like,
yeah, she really hates getting dirty.
They were like,
no, she really hates to get dirty. Like when the other children are playing and rolling around in the mud, she doesn't want to roll around in the mud.
And my mom was like,
You call my daughter weird for not rolling around in mud?
just a disclaimer, they did not hit me. I have always just hated to be dirty. Like when we were at the beach, there's a video actually of me coming up to the camera and be like, I have dirty feet, I have dirty feet. And my dad came with a bucket of water and just poured it on my feet so that I didn't have any sand on them. I'm not afraid of it. Like, I gym a lot and I sweat a lot, and that's totally fine, but I'm not like excited to be rolling around in the mud. So I'm going to continue taking off my makeup, but I hope that this video has been fun to watch, and if you liked it, please don't forget to thumbs up, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, you're more than welcome to. If you have any random facts about you, I would love to hear them because I think it's really funny actually. I hope you have an awesome day, night or morning or whenever you're watching this, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!